Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Moaz Yusuf Ahmed, and I'm very interested in public transport issues worldwide. Now, in Malaysia, public transport needs a lot of improvement, and the problems are getting worse. The other problem that we have is that public transport needs to be improved now. The Malaysian government has recently increased petrol prices to a high of 2 ringgit and 70 cents per litre, which is going to put a lot of burden on average families and people like you and I want to tell you a story. Back in October last year, I wrote a letter to the newspapers, to the media, to the Prime Minister, to the operator of Rapid KL, to everybody who was willing to listen. And I said that I was worried. I said that I was worried that the petrol price was going to increase, and it was going to increase very, very much. And I said this, that the government would win the election in early 2008, and then the petrol price would be increased after they won. I said that the government needed to use the 6 months that they had to prepare for a better public transport system, to start buying the buses, to start creating bus lanes, to start organizing the system so that we could use the resources that we already have to make things better. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing happened. Nothing was done. In fact, public transport has only gotten worse since the time when I wrote that article. What's also very interesting is that when I wrote that article, the price of oil was about $70 per barrel. Later on at the end of the year, I wrote another article which was an update on the original. And I said that I'm worried, I'm really worried, because now the price of oil is $100 per barrel. And it doesn't look like the government is doing anything to improve public transportation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the last time I checked, the price of oil has increased beyond $100 per barrel. It's $135 right now. And the government has still done nothing to improve public transportation. What they have done is they've increased the price of petrol, pleading poverty that they couldn't afford to provide the subsidies. But they knew this was going to happen, and they were warned. They didn't make the effort to improve public transportation, even though people have been asking them, telling them, suggesting, begging for better public transport. Ladies and gentlemen, the price of oil is not going down anytime soon. There are predictions of $150 per barrel. There are predictions that the price of petrol, which is right now nearly $4 per gallon, is going to go up to $7 per gallon. Can you imagine petrol at 5 ringgit per litre? Maybe it's time to start preparing for that reality, because it is going to come soon. There are some other realities that we have to be aware of. Malaysia is not going to have petrol forever, and we're not going to have that money forever. We're going to be running out of petrol in 2019, or even earlier. And in fact, in a very short time from now, perhaps 5 years, Malaysia is going to be a net importer of petrol, which means we're going to have to buy more petrol than we can produce. And that means that the price of petrol is going up. So realistically, we have to look at ourselves and ask ourselves, why hasn't the government paid attention to this issue? Why haven't they done it now? Why haven't they done it in time? Because if they don't, we're the ones who are going to suffer. If you think 2 ringgit and 70 cents for petrol is a lot, wait till it hits 3. Wait till it hits 4, because it's going to happen, and it'll happen sooner if we don't do anything about it. Ladies and gentlemen, talk to your MPs, talk to your ADUNs. Young or old, it doesn't matter. Talk to your friends, talk to everybody. It's time to realize that public transportation is not just for poor people. It is a lifestyle choice that people need to make. It'll save them money, it'll increase their convenience, it'll give them a chance to go places that they may not have been able to go before. It's a different lifestyle, and it's time to be ready for that lifestyle. Thank you very much.